You have two former witches and witch doctors. One is a fourth-generation witch doctor from Africa. They now are believers in God, and they are going to reveal mysteries of the invisible realm. You better pull your seatbelt a little tighter. Next on this edition of It's Supernatural, I've got Surprisa and I've got Samuel. Surprise, you are from Mozambique, and your heritage is witch.
Yes.
And Samuel, you are from West Africa, Ghana, and your background is witch doctor. What is the difference between a witch and a witch doctor?
Now, a witch doctor is somebody who has so much witchcraft spirit and power, and then also has a lot of things that people consult. People will come and consult him to help them in various ways, whether they are witches or not. And a witch is somebody who hasn't got people to be consulted, but he goes out to do the dirty job. So this is the difference between a witch doctor and a witch.
Now, Surprise, you were young when you left your home.
Exactly.
In a very supernatural fashion, but your parents, could they turn into animals if they wanted to?
Oh yeah, they could do whatever they could, and even the house of my grandfather, there was a lot of snakes, which was used as security, and then stealing the things of the people and putting the case. It was in the house of my grandfather.
I'm a Ghanaian raised in West Africa, and I come from a typical idol worship home.
Yes.
Witchcraft home, typical. My great-grandfather was into it. My grandfather was into it. My father was into it. And I was going to about to initiate it and take over from my father and operate. But like I said,
what, you know, there are people watching us right now. They think this is all fantasy. They think this is all make-believe. Tell them something that you could do as a witch doctor.
Oh, as a witch doctor, all that we could do to people, we put curses on the people, we put sicknesses on people, we kill people, but it's not physical, it's spiritual. And I believe that.
But you do it spiritually, but then they die physically.
Yes.
Right. When you were a witch doctor, you would put curses on people. What would happen to them when you put a curse on them?
You put a curse on them, they will get sick, they will die, they will be destroyed.
I've always heard that if you don't believe it, it won't happen.
No, whether you believe it or not, it will happen. When the curse is being pronounced on your life, the curse will work according to the purpose in which it has been sent for. And so when they pronounce on your life and you don't have Jesus, whether you believe it or not, the curse will have an effect on your life, and either you will die or destroyed or be paralyzed. So it was working.
Samuel, did you kill people?
I killed people, a lot of people. Okay.
I am going to... Well, and while you were a witch doctor, is it true that you could turn into different animals?
Yes, 5 different animals. Between the ages of 10 and 11, I could do that very easy, because I became one of the messengers by my father, who would send us to go and do dirty work. And so you need to be able to turn to different type of animal to be able to reach the person you ought to reach, or to be able to do the kind of the daily work that you've been assigned for. So you need to transform into these. I had 5 different type of animals.
Now you told me that these spirits would not let you sleep for long periods of time, only a couple hours a day.
That's right. You see, when you are working for the devil, you are allowed to sleep only 2 hours. 2 hours when you are working for the devil. He is a hard tax master.
All right.
Whilst I was serving the devil, I lived in the sea for 12 years. Now, under the sea, I have never seen any city that is so beautiful and pretty like the city under the sea.
This was a city, the city of the devil.
The devil. The street is gold. The imitation. Whatever is there is computer. I mean, If you want to drink water, you don't reach out your hands and do anything. They will have to be present some bottoms.
You went there in the spirit.
In the spirit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it is there that I learned a lot of things. Some of the popular people, some of the movie stars, some of the people, politicians, I saw them there. I won't mention their name, but I saw them there, and I was shocked. Now that is where I learned the demon in charge of cancer, the demon in charge of homosexual, the demon in charge of poverty, the demon in charge of fashion, the demon in charge of confusion, the demon I learned all these things.
So when you were a witch doctor, you could literally assign these
demon,
by name to people.
Yes. So if I want to put cancer on you, I go to the demon in charge of cancer. It comes on you. If I want madness, I go to the demon in charge of madness and schizophrenia. It comes on you. If I want to get you with poverty, I go to the demon in charge of poverty. I come to you. If I want to destroy your marriage, I go to Asmodi spirit. Asmodi demon is in charge of marriage. He's also in charge of marrying people. Whether you are a man or a woman, he will marry you. And
is there a demon in charge of homosexuality?
Yes, Abadan. Abadan is behind lesbianism, homosexualism, incest, abortion, and masturbation. Is being controlled by Abadan. Now the reason why homosexual is so strong is that Abadan is a principality, and he controls 50,000 demons plus numerous uncountable evil spirits for destruction. He's so strong. He's a principality, and because of how strong he has demons working under him. He has so many demons working under him. He has so many spirits working under him. So it is so strong. And that is why homosexuals and lesbians are so strong and so powerful.
I'll tell you what, hold that thought. We're really getting insights into the invisible world. The good news is, now that he's on our side, is he can command these spirits out. I'll have him do this when he comes back. Don't go away. I know you won't.
Now the demon in charge of madness, schizophrenia, and all related mental sicknesses is called Dada. Now, Dada spirit is the demon in charge of that.
Now, let me tell a little bit of my background for the sake of the listeners. Okay. Now, I had no background of any church, any form of, whether it is cold, it is hot, it is counterfeit, it is artificial. I didn't have that opportunity to have any background of any church at all. Now, please, I am an African, a witch doctor. Jesus is real.
I like a scene.